Hi guys, JH6 and welcome back. So today we're gonna have a pretty short radio show, and what I wanted to talk is about a topic that a lot of guys don't talk about, and it's probably gonna upset a few of you guys, but I gotta tell you guys, here in this channel, I'm gonna speak the truth, according to what I believe, and this is just how it is. Now, there has been a lot of, actually, let me take it back very quick. Before I get into the topic, just a quick announcements. Like I said, every Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern time, you're going to see the radio show videos being released. Also, pretty much every day I've been releasing videos at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Now, I'm not going to continue to do them every day at one point, but just be on the lookout around 7 o'clock Eastern time. A lot of you guys ask me how to support the channel, and it's simple. If you want to support the channel, just watch my videos. Like the videos, share the videos, subscribe to the channel. That is the best way to support the channel here. What I'm trying to do, tell somebody about the channel. Tell them to come over and be part of this community. Now, also, I'm looking for topics to discuss. So if you have any topics, let me know. I will put them on the list of videos to do, and I would do them as I get time. But with that being said, guys, very quick, I wanted to talk about this issue with police officers, and a lot of time we tend to put these cops in the same category. And I got to tell you guys, it is not fair. We have a lot of good cops out there. I work with a lot of good cops, and some of you guys are police officers. You probably know a lot of police officers. You probably a very good police officer yourself. Now, we always going to have bad guys. We always going to have guys that are going to make mistakes, and we always going to have those guys that are going to pretty much do the wrong thing, and that's why I wanted to do this video, because there are still good cops out there, and I'm going to share with you two stories that I learned in the last couple of days that are pretty good and should be shared. We should tell people about these stories, because a lot of times we concentrate on just speaking bad and talking about bad things. Sometimes we need to concentrate on speaking good things. And this is why I'm doing this video, to let people know that there are still good cops out there. And I got to tell you guys, this video is probably not going to be too good for some of you guys. Some of you guys are going to put comments, and some of you guys are going to get into this debate with me, and there are also bad cops. I'm not going to argue that. We saw a lot of things that happened in Ferguson and what happened in New York. That's just a lot of police officers and a lot of the leadership did the wrong thing. But it's not really fair to say that every single police officer is doing the wrong thing and every police officer is a bad police officer, because not every single one is making those mistakes. Now, every job out there is going to have guys that are going to make mistakes, and every single time we're going to at one point on our life, we're going to make a mistake, guys. Don't pretend to be perfect. Don't pretend that you don't make mistakes. You are going to make mistakes, because we are humans, and humans make mistakes. Now, one thing is making a mistake to the point that you choke a person to the point that he died, then showing up too late to work is definitely a different. That was what happened in New York. Wasn't really a mistake, was just a police officer not doing his job the right way. So I want you guys to know the difference. There's mistakes, and there's things that you do completely wrong. And those things that you do completely wrong, that violates everything that you believe on and all the policies, there should be repercussions being in place to address those situations. And that's one of the things that we see here in New York, that I talked about it several times, and I have been receiving some good feedback, some bad feedback. And I got to tell you guys, I definitely believe what happened with Mr. Garnett, it was because the police didn't do the job the right way. Now, with that said, and I want to be very clear about this, the police had a reason to talk to him. He was committing a crime. If you agree with that or not, that's something else. But according to the law in New York, he was committing a crime. So the police had a address that situation. Now, was it to the point that they choke him out and the guy died? Definitely not. Maybe a citation, maybe just a conversation, maybe a slap in the wrist and, hey, don't do it again. Definitely the way that the police officers acted, to me, was excessive force. But a lot of guys are saying, well, they shouldn't have talked to him. The police had a reason to be there. They just handled the situation the wrong way, and that's my opinion. But I got to tell you guys, this video is not going to be about that. This video is going to be about good cops. There are good cops out there, and I'm going to tell you 2 stories that I came across thanks to K-Love. And if you haven't listened to K-Love and you're a Christian man or you believe in God, definitely go and check him out. K-Love is excellent radio station. They do so many good things, and they preach the word of God so good. I mean, an inspiration. I love that radio station. Definitely support them as much as I can. So if you believe in God, go and check him out. If you don't want to check him out, that's up to you. But again, guys, 2 stories. The first one was posted December 9. Actually, both of the stories were posted December 9. And the first one is going to be an Alabama cop. And this police officer responded to a situation where a lady who stole some food from a place, from, I think it was a Dollar Tree or dollar store. And I'm going to put the links down below, so go ahead and check out and you can read the articles. But anyways, the police officer show up there, and instead of putting this girl in handcuff, arrested, take it to jail and all that stuff, he realized that he knew the girl. He knew that she had several children. And he decided to pay for the stuff and not take her to jail. So pretty much he showed up there for shoplifting, an individual stealing, and he gave her a hug on the parking lot and start hugging this lady and pay for her stuff. I mean, that's just unbelievable. I'm sure he broke protocol, and sure he was supposed to put her in handcuff, put her in the back of the patrol car, take her to jail, process her for larceny. But instead, what he did was that he gave her a hug and paid for her stuff. Amazing, guys. This is the kind of stuff that has to be shared, guys. I got to tell you, this kind of things has to be shared. We are so quick to just talk bad about police officers, but we fail to speak when they're doing the good things. So this has to be shared. And like I said, some of you guys are not going to like this video, and some of you guys are going to tell me this and that and this. And like I said, there's bad guys out there. There's bad people doing bad jobs. There's bad police officers, but there are also good cops. So we got to talk about the 2 sides of the story. We cannot just concentrate in one aspect and forget the other aspect. I don't think that's fair. The second one is going to be just a trooper. This guy pulled over a lady. She conducted some type of traffic violation, and comes to find out that the lady was 87 years old, and she was having issues. She was trying to get to the hospital to visit her son. Excuse me. I guess her son was really sick. The hospital was about 180 miles away. So the police officers didn't feel that she was okay to drive. So what he did was that he took her car, and took her car to the church department parking lot, and coordinated with all the troopers to take this lady to the hospital. Now, it was 180 miles away in 5 different counties, and this guy took him and several other troopers kind of leapfrog in a way, and took this lady to the hospital so she could see her son. Now, the police officer could have gave her a ticket, could have just pretty much gave her a ticket and not care, but instead he actually helped her out to go and see her son. Didn't give her a ticket or anything like that. Did everything on his power that he could to take this lady to go and see her son that was having, at the hospital, having medical issues. So again, guys, just 2 stories. I'm going to put the links down below. Definitely something good that police officers are doing. It's good. It's very good to spread out spread the word and tell people, you know, there's a lot of bad cops out there, but there's a lot of good cops out there as well. And all the police officers should be looking at these two guys and learning from these two guys and kind of leading their example. So again, I hate when I see channels that all they want to do is talk bad about police officers, and when they see something good that they do, they kind of disregard that completely, and they're just waiting for the next issue involving police officers so they could call them out. I don't like that. I think that we need to be fair, and I think we need to talk about both sides, you know, the good and the bad. So I definitely appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys got any good stories that you guys know, put it down in the comments. I definitely appreciate it. Like the video, I definitely appreciate that. Dislike it if you don't like it. Share this channel, share the videos. Come back next Sunday for another radio show, and as always, God is in control.